Hey guys, um, I'm gonna be playing some Pokemon Uranium. Looks super exciting, doesn't it? So, I'm Kate. This will be my third time playing Pokemon Uranium. So far, I only have 3 Pokemon. I've also been playing the new Pokemon Alpha Sapphire at the same time, so if I get a little confused, it's sometimes hard to switch between real games and fan-made games. Still getting used to this one a little bit. And I'm really bad with computer controls, so that's my bad already. I have no idea if I've already beaten this gym, but apparently I have. Look, I beat my first gym. Woo, go me! I'm in Nowtoch City. I seriously wish I remembered what I was doing, but that is the joy of switching between too many games. Poke Center. So I know I needed to go here. Thank you for waiting. I'm sad because this one doesn't have like a Chansey or anything in it. Actually, how many Poke Centers actually have like a Pokemon chilling with them? I think that's just something I saw in the anime. Which I will admit, been watching semi-recently. Because, I mean, it's on Netflix, so why not? Oh, shit. This looks lame. Okay, so I'm in the city. It looks like... Let me see. What is that Pokemon? Kate! Okay, see, look. I got my first gym. But I know that I came in this way. So... Whoa. Ah, look. It's my rival. I'm not really sure what's up with that, but he looks retarded. Got the better starter, eh? Still feeling so high and mighty now. I bet you got crushed by the gym leader and now you're going back to train. What? No way, how could you? I mean, well, I just took more time to train my Pokemon, that's all. I'm gonna beat you and then I'm gonna ride on and beat that gym. Don't expect to win just because your starter's got the advantage. I expect to win because I don't look as stupid as him. Also, because Moki is cool. Okay, obviously I was trying to... Shit. I was trying to name my Moki Pig Monkey because I thought it would be clever to name it what it's basically based on. But let's just say I wasn't paying attention while I was typing, so it ended up Pig Monk. Monk? I don't know how you should pronounce it with that like weird E at the end. This is a Chinny Monk, as far as I can tell. It's a kind of Pikachu clone. Shit. I get a little confused with all the electricity moves sometimes because they're all named after electricity, so I occasionally forget that charge actually doesn't do anything. Well, it does, but it's just not an offensive move. So I have done nothing for myself. This is actually a really embarrassing battle. I'm usually much more proficient at Pokemon games, but like this one's been weird. I've like fallen back on like my 7-year-old habits of using my main Pokemon for everything. What is a Kostra? Well, I'm not going to change Pokemon because, ugh, that looks like a parrot snake. I'm just going to assume I don't like it. I've never been like a snake person, and so like I've never used this Viper or an Ekans or an Arbok or anything like that. Are there any more snake Pokemon than just those 3? I'm not sure. There's like over 600 of those like mother effers now, so it's kind of hard to keep track of all of them. I can usually do really good with the first 2 gens, but with my replay of Alpha Sapphire, I don't know, doing something good. I have no idea why the sound isn't playing. I have no idea if you can hear my voice either, so I'm honestly just going to end up listening to this later and hoping it's somewhat useful. Maybe. Probably not. But I am not picking on that dude. Also, I know this is a super random rant, but I hate the fact that Rock Smash is an HM because I hate that move and I hate having to like have a Pokemon that knows it. I mean, I know you can carry like an HM whore around with you, but I hate that because it's like a waste of a spot when you could be carrying something around that you actually want to raise. But whatever. How do I leave this town? I know. One time, my cousin, so back when I was like a little girl, my cousin, he had Pokemon Blue or Yellow or something, and he made it all the way to Cerulean City. Like, you know, he got past Brock, he made it to Cerulean City, but you know, in Cerulean City, you have to go talk to that dude. There's like a thief, and to finally get out, because you don't know Cut yet, and you have to go through like the house, and there's police, and you get the TM dig. I'm not explaining this very well, but I could totally get you through it in the game. The story of my life. But he got stuck. Like, he could not figure out where to go at all. He just, you know, he got stuck in the city, and like he managed to level up to level 30, like all his Pokemon, just in like Cerulean City, which, like, you know, isn't really a city. All the Pokemon are under level 10, around level 10, I want to say, because you can get Abras spawned there, and they're usually, you know, there's like a 10 to 15 range around that area. And he just was stuck there. It was really sad. I know that was a boring story, but I'm just like maniacally laughing at the idea of my cousin stuck in Cerulean City. If Pokemon journeys were real, I wonder how many people would get stuck in cities or lost. How many like children deaths a year do you think occur because of Pokemon journeys? Okay, now I distracted myself. I don't need Pokeballs. Guys, I was trying to tell a story, and then I just ended up looking stupid buying individual Pokeballs. Not the stupidest I've looked today. Okay. I'm thinking of going back the way I came, just after, just after I like recheck these houses and make sure there's no other way I can be going. Gotta talk to everyone too, which stinks. Pokemon people like say the most inane things. This fan-made version is actually really funny because it recognizes that and kind of truly embrace the just stupidity of trainers. Like all those like bug catcher boys that are just like weird as all get out. Nobody loves bugs that much. I mean, no, you just don't. Yeah, so I seriously don't know what to do. All I know is this Tunami. I hate it and it poisons everything and I want it to die. It's like if you read the Pokemon Pokedex entry, it's a joke of, it's clearly a Zubat knockoff, but it's just the worst. It's worse than Zubat. I didn't even know I could say those words. Yeah, let me Pokedex. Out. Newbie trainers traveling through caves are advised to bring along antidotes against the Tunami's poison, which causes great pain if it isn't immediately treated. It's true, there was lots of pain. I actually bought antidotes for once in my life. It wasn't fun. I don't find buying antidotes a good way to spend my time. But, like, I'm one of those stupid people that's frugal with their in-game money, as if, you know, like, it matters. It doesn't matter. I always end up with buckets of money at the end of any Pokemon game. And the only thing I ever spend money on is Pokeballs. The only thing I spend money on, Pokeballs, and when I go to face the Elite Four, I usually buy full restores and revives because that's just smart. Okay, so apparently I am reconnecting whatever. I don't know what that means. Tunami! I really wish the sound would play. Oh, wait. I wonder if I did this. Guys, wait just a sec while I look at my mixer. There we go. Woo! Okay. Can you, well, I hope you can still hear me. I am talking louder than usual to overcome this music. But honestly, you can't play a Pokemon game without the like dumb Pokemon music. My husband gets really annoyed at me for blaring it from my 3DS when I'm playing, and he's trying to watch like stupid sports or something. But the music is important. I don't like any of the new Pokemon I've seen so far. They're not cute enough or like cool enough looking for me to want to raise them. Except the Chinny Monk thing I have. I mean, also obviously the music is good, so I don't feel awkward if I have a brief moment of silence. I can talk about Pokemon more than anyone else I know. That's not saying much because, I mean, I've seen Pokemon nerds on the internet and I don't hold a candle to them per se. In fact, I end up infuriating them. I don't play Pokemon competitively, so my favorite Pokemon are often based less on which are good competitively and more on ones I just like. So if I wrote a list, for instance, about the most overrated Pokemon in the third generation in Alpha Sapphire, Omega Ruby, then I would be sure to annoy competitive people because, well, I'm sure some Pokemon I find most overrated are fantastic competitively. They're just obnoxious to hear people talk about all the time. Like Blaziken. Look, Blaziken's awesome, and one of the Pokemon creators, I can't remember which one, Blaziken or Torchic is his favorite, which is why Torchic is one of the only starters that you've been able to find in various generations and not just the game that it was offered in originally. With the Pokewalker and Heart Gold and Soul Silver, you could get a Torchic, and in the past couple games, in Black or White or X and Y, you were able to get a gift of one. Sorry, I jumble up all the games. The only ones that are like cemented in my memory really well are Gens 1 and 2, so I will get storylines, gym leaders, and occasionally generation exclusives a little bit fuzzy, but not like, you shouldn't make fun of me because, as I said, there's just so much going on in the Pokemon world. And these guys look like bombs. I seriously keep thinking that I should be allowed to pick it up and like hurl it at something. There should be no Rock Smash. There shouldn't be Rock Smash. What I should be allowed to do is pick up these barrels. Barrels. Oh, so silly. And just toss them at boulders I need to get out of my way. Oh, wait. See, look, this is what I missed. So, they gave me Rock Smash for a reason. Mankey will learn it. Pigmonk. Pigmonk! Honestly, at such low levels, I don't feel bad about teaching like a Pokemon in my party HMs, but if this were like later on in the game, we might have some problems. I understand from a game design perspective how useful HMs are in kind of, you know, making sure you can't get to certain areas. I understand their purpose, it's cool. I just wish there weren't so many of them. It was like fine when there was just like Flash, which isn't even an HM anymore, and neither should Rock Smash. It was like Flash, Strength, Surf, and Fly. Like, there was like 4 or 5 originally, but seriously, why do I need to know like 3 different water HMs to get to the Elite Four every time? It's super frustrating. Yeah. Yay. Why haven't I been to a Poke Center ever? Okay, so I got an Nowtoch. This game was interesting because instead of being able to pick out my first Pokemon, the stupid professor dude gave me like a quiz, and based on the quiz results, I was given this Nowtoch, and that's fine. Like, honestly, if I was a Pokemon, I probably would be a water Pokemon. This is something I have spent time thinking about, but I just wish I could have chosen a different one. I don't understand the 3 balls on that Nowtoch's back. It looks really goofy whenever we're in battle. I mean, most Pokemon kind of look weird from behind, which is one of the... It's kind of improved and gotten weirder as graphics have gotten better. Like this Moki, like, he looks fine. But Nowtoch, you can clearly tell that it's not like a real Pokemon. Magikarp. I hope no one tries to sell me one for $500. I always would take the deal too when it was offered in previous games because, you know, like Gyarados, it's a pretty decent Pokemon, and all you had to do was just kind of hope it didn't like annoy you to death before you got it to evolve. Unfortunately, it always felt like cheating though. Like, I started doing it for a while and then I just felt like I was cheating the system. Or like, I felt like I was an insider taking advantage of something, and because I know more about Pokemon than like a person playing for the first time who doesn't know how good a deal how good / bad of a deal Magikarp is. Because it is a bad deal fiscally speaking, but having one early in the game before you get a rod, that's pretty good so you can evolve it. But now it just seems like taking the easy way out. There are other fish monsters in the sea. We're about to see one. I have been playing Pokemon Alpha Sapphire quite a bit, and so one of the things I miss most about it is the way it shows you whether you've caught all the Pokemon in an area or not. Sometimes you don't feel like playing around in the grass for like 20 minutes hoping you didn't miss something. And I don't think I am missing anything. Ladies can be good trainers too, y'all. I mean, Gertha here is an expert. If she was really an expert, would she be sending out a level 7 Dunsparce? I feel like this is secretly a like burn against ladies. You think you're so cool, then you throw out 11-7 Dunsparce. Bully for you. I also really don't like Fury Swipes as a move, not gonna lie. It annoys moves that like hit multiple times always annoys me because they take up time in battle. I usually turn animations off, but playing a new game I leave them on to see if anything's changed or is cool. I don't remember from reading about this game whether there are different moves than the kind of quote-unquote approved official set, but that might be fun if there are. Okay, guys. Oh, no. I was gonna go to the Pokemon Center because my Pokemon need help, but too many ridges. Can't get back. Just gotta get through. It would be easier to get through, I concede, if I stopped talking to trainers, but fishermen are like the easiest people to beat in the world. Now that I've said that, inevitably this is going to go poorly for me, but generally speaking, well, there's always a good chance that like all a fisherman has is a bunch of Magikarp. It's a chance that I am often too willing to take. I only have one potion, and I guess I'll give it to this dude. I'm basically treating a Moki here as my starter, because Moki and I go way back, and this Nowtoch and I are still kind of working out. I really want like that Fortog. Where do you get those? I gotta check my Pokedex. But that's lame. Who actually checks their Pokedex for like real information? Where am I though? West Tandor. Okay. No. No. Okay, so there should be like Fortogs here, maybe. Well, honestly, that's just gonna have to wait. My quest for Fortog. Because I am about to hit a new city. If I can just make it through. Shit. I can't remember the last time like I whited out in a Pokemon game. So I will be incredibly embarrassed. I might have to turn the camera off so you can't see me blush, because seriously, I feel like a Pokemon master here. I mean, I completed the Google April Fool's Pokemon shenanigans, but I am just failing at Pokemon Uranium. The bomb. Maybe if like I just wait long enough, it's gonna explode. One of these days. I'm really waiting for it. I should just be growling. My Chinmunk is clearly not gonna survive. I'm sacrificing his body. Which would be totally messed up if this were real Pokemon. Like, you just send one out to take a hit while you heal the other ones. There's such a weird disconnect between the games and the show. Like, trying to figure out how any of this would be actually work in the real world is a fool's errand. It's a fool's errand that I take up from now and then, particularly when I'm kind of immersing myself in the world, but it's a fool's errand. There are so many things that just don't make sense. You're not gonna be able to ultimately reconcile all that weirdness. At least, you know. If you do, let me know. I would love to know, but I just haven't been able to, so I guess I don't think any of you will be able to. Oh, cool. That was my not another trainer, and I wonder how many of these will only talk to me if. Man, I was really hoping. Wait. This video, if I come up with a title for it, well, the title that I have in my mind is obviously too long, because the title that it's in my head right now is basically like, watch me try to get to a city and just become hopelessly lost and fail at life. I mean, I can't think of a good way to shorten that, but there could always be a way. Maybe that just will be the title. Or really, it'll probably be, whenever I find the town, I'll just title it, Part 2. Oh, seriously? Wait, have I been this way before? This is Moki Town. Shoot. So the new title on this video will be Kate Gets Lost and Accidentally Travels Back to Moki Town. Moki Town. Oh, right. Fighting chinny monks is not how I want to continue doing my life. I would choose the repel I just found, but I'm saving it for that stupid cave, which I assume in it there's a rock to smash, I hope, and then I will find my way to the next city. Somewhere out of the tall grass, there's a town that you need rock smash to clown around. This is why I am clearly not a professional writer nor singer. Writer would be easier. At least I have some aptitude for that. Singing, on the other hand, well, I have the aptitude, just not the the pitch or range. I can keep a beat. I like rhythm, but I can't dance. one of my New Year's resolutions, and I just printed my 2014 ones out to see how well I did. Hint, not well. But one of my New Year's resolutions was to learn an actual dance. Do we even have, well, I mean, obviously there's ballroom dancing and that sort of thing, but are there even, like, dances of our own generation to perform? I'm 27, you guys, so that's what generation I'm in. Well, I guess I'm technically a millennial. Do millennials have real dances? Probably not. Millennials don't have anything but sadness and their parents' money. I don't even have that, guys. Womp womp. Okay. Now I'm going in this cave again. No. Okay, I used repel. Granted, that still means I don't have like all the steps in the world, but hopefully it'll help me through the worst of it. Or not. Oh, repel, you really just are a huge letdown. That's how they get you. They start you off with a little taste, just the normal repel, and you like it so much, but the high from it goes away so fast. Then you've got to keep buying more and more till you use max repels. Like, that's the end of the world. It's harder than you'd think to sound intelligent on a podcast. The best way is not to talk, which is what I usually do. It's okay, I don't mind sounding stupid. I give myself permission to sound stupid. It's fun. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Okay, so from what I'm seeing, there are basically 2 levels to this cave, and this level goes in a circle, so I actually don't think there are any rocks to smash, unfortunately. Honestly, as much as like these creatures attacking me is freely annoying me right now, at least it's not attuning me. Like, honestly, in this cave, the barrels spawn the most, it seems like. Which, honestly, I'm thankful for the small things in life. That this thing is weak to fighting type. And Moki likes karate chopping things. You can't tell me that if you like had a fighting type Pokemon, you wouldn't get it to karate chop random things for no reason. That's why they give new trainers, you know, what is Ash, like 10 or 12? That's why they give like baby Pokemon to like kids in the beginning. Because kids just aren't responsible enough not to like make a Charizard do something insane. Wow, I just realized I scratched my eyeball on video camera. I'll try not to pick my nose, man. You know, people write books, well, I'm thinking of particular books, like 1984, Big Brother's Watching. People just get used to it. I'm, at this point, fairly used to talking to myself. I'm gonna hope that there are visitors up. Why? What is that? How did I do that? Huh. That is fascinating. Ugh. Okay, guys. This totally wore me out. I want to go back to playing with Pokemon that I know and love. So thanks for following me around as I visited the 3 towns that I have access to apparently. And next time I will definitely be Googling a brain freeze, a guide to help me out of this one. So there was your daily taste of Pokemon Uranium. Hope you guys had a blast.